Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. How are you today? How are you? How are you? I'm Michelle.
I'm Victoria.
We're with People Advocates of America.
Welcome.
We talk slowly in the beginning to hopefully wait for more people to be interested in coming on.
Yes. Please hit that share
Hi,
button.
Sharon. Oh, speaking of, ta-da.
Start a watch party on Facebook. If you're watching us on Facebook, I think there's a little button that says start a watch party. You could hit that. We'd appreciate it.
We would appreciate it. We would appreciate it.
No sound.
That's not good.
Not good at all.
Well, interesting.
Can you hear us now? Anybody?
Hello. We tested the mic. We hear you.
We hear you.
Okay, wonderful.
Taylor was just playing a joke on us.
Probably. Hi, April. We miss you too. We miss you so much. It is a you problem, Taylor. Yes, I think that sums up a lot of things. That's okay though. That's okay. We love you anyway. All right. So, welcome. Like our little scrolling banner technology says, if you're watching us on Facebook and you'd like to start a watch party, we would love it for you to do that. Or if you just want to share it, there should be a share option also, and you can send it to someone in Messenger. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Amy. You can send it to someone in Messenger if you're not quite the watch party type. So that is totally fine. While you are watching during our live show, if you want to make a comment, we will enter you in to win a People Advocates of America t-shirt like
Deb Walby. She watched last week. And we picked her name, and she won a t-shirt. So we will be messaging her later if you have not done so already.
I have not done so.
So we'll be messaging her. So Deb, you should hear from us soon if you're watching.
Yeah, and watch your because we're not friends on Facebook, so watch your other folder.
Other messages.
Yeah, other messages folder, because that's maybe where it's going to be coming into. But yeah, so anybody while we're on today that is putting
Vicky.
You're so sweet, Vicky. Anyone that throws a comment in, if you're not really sure what to say, just say where you're from. You could just say comment like Sarah. That's very fun. You can put in an emoji. I love emojis. Yeah. So put in as many emojis as you want. But we'll put your name in for a t-shirt. Deb Walby.
Deb Walby.
Yeah, it's going to be wearing a new People Advocates of America t-shirt very, very soon. Hello, Constance. Hello. Who won the raffle from last week?
Pat Pernitz won the
Lucky's
gardening.
Mom.
Yes, Lucky's mom won the gardening basket.
Louisiana's back in the house.
Yay! We're very excited. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in again, Louisiana.
Exactly.
We like it.
Thank you for coming.
So Pat Pernitz won last week, and this week's. Do you want to announce that? You ready?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. So this week, so for those of you who don't know, we do a weekly raffle. This week is a lovely Victoria's Secret bag.
Super cute bag.
And in it, there's a bunch of goodies. Because why not?
Why not?
A little box filled with soap and a little scrunchy loofah thing.
A poof.
A poof.
I call it a poof. I don't know. Yes. I don't know exactly what it is.
And then there's some lotions in here as well.
Body spray.
More lotion, because truly you can never have enough lotion, in my opinion.
Not right now with as much as we're washing our hands.
Oh my gosh, so dry.
Yeah.
And of course, essential oils, because you can also never have enough essential oils.
There's 4 little bottles of different flavors of essential oils.
So this bag is filled with a bunch of fun spa stuff. So raffle tickets for this go from now until next Wednesday at 3:30. And tickets for that are $5 per ticket, or
5 for 20.
5 tickets for $20. So if you guys would like to get in on that, that would be awesome.
Hi, Erin, by the way, from Maryland.
Oh, nice.
I know. Yeah, very exciting. Thanks for the emojis. I love emojis. You're awesome sauce. Thank you so much.
There is a monthly raffle as well. Don't forget about that, guys. Kate Spade bag. Check this puppy out. Very
cute.
exciting.
Very cute.
It's always hard to know which way to move it.
It is hard to know.
It's very odd.
Left and right is different in the virtual world.
Yes. So this ticket is $10 per ticket?
Yes.
Yeah. And that raffle goes all month long. So you guys can enter that at any time from now until the end of May.
Yes. Yeah. And we'll draw for that the very first Wednesday of June. And yeah, I did schedule a post to go on our page at 5 minutes after 4. So it should be up there now with the pictures of these prizes and the link where you can go to buy tickets when you're done watching this, though, or tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, anytime really before like 3:30 next Wednesday.
Yeah. Or you could buy a couple today and a couple on Monday, however you want to do it.
Yeah, you can do it as much or as little as you want, really. I don't have this on my script. I know. Shocker. But I thought that we should say a big, huge thank you to everybody that gave for Giving Tuesday yesterday.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that kind of blew our minds. That came out of nowhere. Maybe we were late to the party of seeing it, but Giving Tuesday, which is typically the Tuesday after Black Friday. So at the end of November, right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then the following Tuesday has been Giving Tuesday for the last several years. And they decided that nonprofits were really struggling and really having a hard time, and they have this big platform. And so they decided to just kind of shoot out a quick Giving Tuesday yesterday. And it caught us a little bit off guard. And we know we've been asking you for lots of different things and money as it is. But what did we end up with?
$23.95.
Wow. That's really great. That's really great, you guys. And so much more than what we had really thought that you would that anybody would be able to give to us out of the blue on that day. Are you seeing Amy's question about the purse?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Good question. Good question, Amy. Amy asks, is it a hard case purse? Excuse me, and what is the inside like? It's pretty soft. Yeah, no, it's pretty soft.
That's what the inside is like.
Yeah,
it's brand spanking new, so we didn't take any of the wrapping out.
Does it have a little zipper pouch in there or anything?
I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah,
it does. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty normal interior for.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a big opening, little zipper in there.
Good question, though, Amy. Thank you. So thank you to anybody that gave for Giving Tuesday. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, you haven't missed too much. We've went over the raffles. It still says on the bottom of the screen to start a watch party if you'd like to do that, or share this through your messenger, or invite your other friends to watch also. We gave away a t-shirt to Deb from last week, and if you put a comment of any sort while you're watching this, you'll be eligible to win a t-shirt from today's show. During the live, though. So when you all comment in the post after we're all done, that doesn't count. We want you to see our pretty little faces live.
Oh boy.
So anyway, today's focus, we decided to do something a little bit different than what we were doing last week. This whole live thing is interesting, and it's hard to kind of figure out a little bit. We've never done this before, and we don't really know how to make it work really well, but we want to attract more people. We really want to be able to market our organization to other places in the country, so that we can get to more people that need help with their advocacy. So we aren't really sure how to do that. So what we wanted to do today was ask you if you wouldn't mind interacting with us for a couple minutes and tell us what types of things you'd like to hear us talk about. What do you want to learn about? And why are you tuned in? Why are you tuned in? What are you hoping to hear? Hi, Steph. Armani is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, I love that video. It's a fantastic video of his rescue. The folks down at Fulton County really captured his actual rescue really beautifully. And they were there, obviously, when the chains were taken off. And his reaction is so cute, too, because he, like, shakes it off right away. So you can tell that that's just him, like, letting go of the stress of his previous life. And he's now moved on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He's coming to visit soon. Not today, you guys. I don't mean to be a weird tease. Not today.
Yeah, he's coming Friday.
But he's coming Friday.
Yeah, he's in a foster home right now. He's been there for a little bit, and he's doing really well. He is learning how to live in a home, which can be a little challenging when there's fun stuff like shoes and papers and blankets around. But he's doing really well. But it's been a little bit of a learning process for him. Getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, a dog like Armani especially has some issues with that.
Yeah,
he's a special, he's a special,
as they all are when they
big-headed
come to
boy.
us.
How do you get entered to win the T-shirt? Share the live page? That's a really great idea, Crystal. Crystal, I think I sent you a bumper sticker today. I'm pretty sure. And are you from Escanaba? If I'm calling out the totally wrong person, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. But you get entered on for the T-shirt just by making a comment like that. So Crystal, you are in and entered to win the T-shirt. I love the idea of sharing the page. That is a great idea. I don't know how we would track that.
Right.
But anyone that wants to share and tell us that they shared, maybe we'll throw your name in twice. Just don't fib. It's always on your honor here.
You could have them make it public, because then we could see. But if someone shares it in their privacy settings or to friends, then we wouldn't be able to see it.
And then they wouldn't get credit.
Correct. So they'd have to make a post public.
I guess. Okay, so that is Crystal. So from Escanaba,
nice. Okay.
Michigan, welcome Escanaba. And I'm the person that you were emailing with this morning, so that was kind of fun. But yeah, you're entered. You're entered for the T-shirt. Tina's just making a comment. Does anyone want to learn about anything, or is there anything interesting that you'd like to hear in the coming weeks, in incoming live shows, other than what kind of raffle prizes we're going to have? We know that you'd like to see dogs. Yeah. We know that.
Yeah. Dogs are always a big hit. For sure.
Dogs are always a big hit. We can't do much to help save more dogs and rehome more dogs and get all of these things happening without a lot more advocacy. And so that's why we, I think, are so passionate about advocacy. We love rescue and we love having dogs around and whatnot. But you're so welcome. But that's why we kind of really want to hone in on advocacy. And I guess if you really don't know a ton about advocacy, maybe you don't know what you want to learn. It could be interesting, right? Maybe they don't know what maybe they don't know what they don't know.
That's true. You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
That's a very good point. I definitely learned a lot by going to the Pipple University years and years ago. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, it really opened my eyes to stuff that I didn't even know I was potentially doing wrong.
We have a couple of questions. We're not going to talk necessarily a ton about these today.
Right. Yeah.
We want to gather some questions so that we can talk about them in upcoming episodes. So we're seeing some ideas though for volunteer stories and how volunteers get involved and why volunteers get involved. Also, some things that are important when you introduce two dogs. So it's such a great question, and would probably take all of 20 minutes to really talk through, for Victoria and I, at least.
At least.
Yeah, it would take a little bit. Krista would like to get the word out more where you are. Oh, Crystal, you're like my favoriteest. And I am going to speak at this one for just a moment. So we said last week too that really the best way for you to volunteer. So this kind of goes towards Amy's a little bit, but it's not a story. But one of the best ways for you to volunteer for us right now is to really continue to try to get out there as far as you can. So if you're in a job where you travel often and you've got Facebook friends that are from around a lot of places, putting a post out, you never know who's going to see that and who is going to share that and who they're going to get to see it. So I don't know if Desiree Fernandez from Houston is watching right now. I think she probably would have already said hi if she was, but Desiree is from Houston, and she made the most brilliant post yesterday or the day before, really just introducing People Advocates of America to her friends, letting them know that they could go to the website and request a bumper sticker for free, and encouraging them to check out the website while they were there. That is so great, and who knows how far that went. So I think sometimes we feel like, well, I don't have a lot of friends outside of Wisconsin, or I don't have a lot of friends outside of Escanaba, Michigan, but your reach is probably farther than what you think. And for Crystal, we're not in Michigan, so wherever your post gets to, it's going to get farther than if I post necessarily. And Louisiana, same thing. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, and I don't want to.
I think it's Crystal and Christelle.
Oh, and Christelle. Well,
Yeah.
look at that.
I know.
Well, so, but we're really urging any and all of you that are watching these or that are following our page to do that now. Some of you have been supporters of our organization for years and years and years, and you might think like, oh, I've done this a million times, and but doing it with with People Advocates of America and letting people know about the bumper sticker and having them poke around our new website, which I love, by the way.
I love our website.
Yeah, finally.
Pronounced Crystal also. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, thank you.
Lindsay,
yeah,
is Ace's mom. I always want to call him next, but he's Ace now. Yes, we absolutely plan to do more People University stuff online. That is in the works.
Yeah, it for sure is. It's a hard thing for me because it's such a personal. Those People Universities are such a personal day for me, and there's so much personal Q&A that can go on, and it's really interesting because sometimes I actually change what stories I'm going to talk about or what things I'm going to bring into the actual seminar based on the reactions of folks in the audience and how kind of how they're taking in the information. So for me to be putting it in an online virtual format is a little bit of a quandary for me because I think that it's absolutely not going to happen where I'm going to get to be live with people for 5 hours. So I feel like it really needs to be a recorded thing. And then I feel like there's 3 or 4 segments of the day. So I just need to wrap my brain around what this looks like, with putting it out online, Lindsay. But we absolutely need to and want to, because we don't want to withhold that information for very long, waiting to see when we can get back together in groups of 50-ish. I feel like it's gonna be a while. So
Yeah.
any other questions? We really appreciate you guys letting us know some of the things that you'd like to hear about. Would anybody be interested in hearing some snippets of things that we talk about in Pitbull University in this format? Would that Victoria and I were being very honest with each other earlier today, and we were talking about how long we really watch live videos for.
Yeah.
And we both agreed that depending on what's going on, it isn't very long that we really sit down because we're doing a lot of other things. And this is where we feel like a podcast is really going to be just a home run, because then you're in your car and you can listen, or you're making dinner and you can listen, or you can listen to half of it and then pick the other half up a day or two later. Which is definitely a little bit different than this type of format. So we're still trying to kind of figure this out. But
yeah, this is brand new to us. We've never done anything like this before.
Yeah. If there wasn't a pandemic, I don't think we would be sitting here doing this right now. But we're really open-minded and we're really willing to try new things. And that's something that we really love with a lot of the Pitbull advocates that we have met and that we know, that they are like these open-minded, beautiful, bold people that are willing to go forward and try new things. And so that's awesome. Constance is totally coming. It's coming very soon, in just a couple weeks. So what did Aaron say? I might have to read that better.
If you want to end it, we can certainly get back to him.
To Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. That's okay, yeah. So, okay, I think that we're gonna wrap it up for today. We went way, way, way over last time, and we know that we wouldn't even be tuning in for that long. So we appreciate your time. We appreciate your attendance. I'm really glad that you guys are excited about a podcast. I'm seeing that. That's really cool. It's absolutely going to happen. And
we're really excited.
We're
about
super
it too.
excited. Yeah. I have a list of like 35 topics. I'm not even exaggerating. No. And I haven't added to the list in a little bit. So I can't wait. And we're really, really, really excited. And Crystal, we're so glad that you found us this way. And that's super duper cool.
Yeah, from Louisiana.
Yeah, that's super duper cool. I love it. And I hope that more people, our prayer here is that more people like Crystal will find us from far and be able to tune in and be able to learn more. And we can learn more about your places and your struggles so that we can help out. So thank you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It was really great. We'll see you again next week. We may see them briefly with Armani. Should we tease that?
Sure.
Friday? Is there a time-ish? I'm just curious. Not really yet? We're not sure?
No, we're not sure.
Maybe
right. Mid-morning.
We might have Armani mid-morning on Friday. And if we do, it wouldn't be necessarily this planned, like this streaming weekly thing.
No,
it's going to be like on the phone. Hey, man, we're live. Here's Armani. But we know that you guys love to see him. And we'd love for you to be able to. So maybe we'll see you again on Friday. Okay.
Right. Thanks.
Bye. Bye. Just waiting.
We're still live.